You don't get bulked by staring at weights. You don't get bulked you don't get healthier by staring at it. You get healthier by running up to it and grabbing it and pushing it.
So here's a specific action I want you guys to take.
One of the things that you're gonna have to become great at is letting all of the noise drift away into nothing and getting into laser focus on that thing that you're working on.
Rise and shine, it's Enspresso time. What's up, Believe Nation? It's Evan. My one word is believe, and I believe in you. I believe you have Michael Jordan level talent at something, and I want you to find it, embrace it, and use it to make a difference. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message. Work on your focus. Over to you, Eric Thomas.
I wake up every morning. Espresso keep me going. I wake up every morning.
Work on your focus. Perspective is everything. And let me tell you something. The problem with most of you is that you see difficult as something negative. For real. I want you to see difficult differently. Are you hearing me? I need you to see difficult differently. Now that weightlifter, when my man looking at those weights, when he got that iron is heavy. But he's not looking at that iron like, look how heavy the iron is. And he knows what it's going to do. It's going to tear his muscles to pieces. He gets it. But what he understands is that if he tears them down, they're going to rebuild themselves. And when they rebuild themselves, they're that much stronger. Listen to me. The more you go through, the more difficult it is, the more challenging it is. Listen to me, the harder it is. Are you hearing me? The more challenging it is, all you're doing, baby, is building muscle. You're building muscle. So don't quit. Don't give up. Don't stare at them. Listen to me. You don't get bulked by staring at weights. You don't get bulked you don't get healthier by staring at it. You get healthier by running up to it and grabbing it and pushing it. Look, push through that stuff. Push through it. You can get through it. He said he won't put on you more than you can bear. You can get through it.
My favorite part of this clip was when he was talking about looking at the weights won't help you build the muscle. I think too many people take this approach. You are looking, but you're not doing anything where the action leads to the success. You have to actually do. I can't tell you how many people write into me or hit me up on IG or YouTube comments and say, I'm trying to find my passion. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. First off, that's an amazing problem to have. That's an amazing spot to be in, because through that frustration, amazing things will happen. But the process that most people are going through is you're trying to figure out your passion by reading magazines and by watching YouTube videos and by thinking. You will never find your passion just by thinking. You will never be successful just by thinking. The mindset is important. The thinking is important. The strategy is important, but it's only 2% of your time. 98% of your time needs to be executing, actually doing, focusing on the actual work. This is what a lot of entrepreneurs really suck at, because it's so great just to imagine a better world. We're dreamers, we're visionaries. It's awesome and fun to figure out how the puzzle pieces will work together. We want to solve that problem. But once you've solved it in your head, then it can easily get boring. And now you're not actually doing the work, where all the success will come from doing the work. You want to find your passion. If you don't know what it is, then you need to go and start saying yes to as many things as possible. Try it, taste it, say yes, say yes, say yes. And the thing that you like, go back and do again. You probably won't find your passion. You won't fall in love with something right off the bat. That's okay. Do you want to go back and do it again? If you don't know what your passion is, how is that not your most immediate priority? If you don't know what your passion is, how are you living life in a happy way? You're not. It's one of the saddest things ever, not feeling like you have meaning to what you're doing. So that should be your immediate priority. That's job number one. Figure out what you're passionate about. So if that's the task, then break down your calendar, break down the activities that you're doing. How much of what you're doing every week or every day is geared towards you finding your passion? And for those of you who are asking that question, if I came in and looked at your calendar, there's probably not a lot of variety of new things that you are trying out every single day or every single week to move you closer to it. And so the thinking is important and the researching is important, but more important is then actually doing the work. 2% thinking, 2% strategy, 98% executing. So here's a specific action item that I want you guys to take. The next time you set a goal, maybe you're watching this video, you get inspired. Set a goal for what you want in your business, in your life. You're setting a goal. right? Here's where I want to go. This is what I want to accomplish. Great. Great goal. Something inspiring and motivating. Now that you set your goal, you have to do something immediately to make some kind of momentum happen on that goal. You want to start a YouTube channel? You want to make your first YouTube video? Great. Get out your phone, record a video. You want to get in contact with somebody who's going to come over and help you record your video? Great. Send that email out today. One of the most important things that you can ever do in your life to make momentum happen is as soon as you set a goal, take some kind of immediate action, no matter how small it is. Don't wait till tomorrow. It's easy to say, I'll do it tomorrow, and you have the best intention to do it tomorrow. But then tomorrow comes and something gets in the way. You're not the same person as you were yesterday. You're not in the same state. You're not as excited. You're not as motivated. You find some excuse for why you can't do it today. You'll do it tomorrow. And then you don't do it tomorrow, and then you forget about the goal. That's how it happens. So as soon as you set a goal for yourself, set a goal today, like right now. What's a goal that you have for yourself? What's a goal that has to happen? Write it down, or mentally just think about it. What's a goal that you want to have happen? And then immediately, today, something has to happen, no matter how small. Especially better bonus if you can tie it to commitment to somebody else. You send an email, you make a phone call, you get somebody else involved in it, so you're more likely to follow through. But you're taking some kind of immediate action to start building momentum. Lack of momentum kills great business ideas, kills great potential entrepreneurs, because you're just thinking, and you're not doing enough. Now I've got a really special bonus clip I think you're gonna enjoy, but before that, question of the day, I wanna know, what are you committing to do? What's your goal, and what's a step that you're going to do today? Commit publicly with Believe Nation. We are here to love and support you. Write that down. What's your commitment to do today? Put in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I believe in you. I hope you continue to believe in yourself and whatever your one word is. Much love. I'll see you again tomorrow morning for another shot of Espresso, and enjoy the bonus clip.
I wake up every morning. Espresso keep me going.
I thought a monastery would just be all prayer, reflection, meditation, and a meal a day or something. But a huge part of it is manual labor, because they have to keep the lights on. And the monastery that I went to, which was not Buddhist, it was Russian Orthodox. They were the largest breeders of German Shepherds in this country. And I remember the first day my job the first day was to be a distractor. So they were training one of the dogs, and I had to like run in front of the dog and try to like get him off of his game to simulate traffic in the city or distractions. And the goal is to have the dog be able to walk unblemished, no matter what you throw at him. And I was going crazy. I was running at him. I was like, doing the fart trick, all that stuff. And the dog didn't waver. It just walked from point A to point B. And one of the monks that was training the dog said to me, it's no different than life. It was like giving me all this wax on, wax off. But he was saying, you're going to get distracted from your goals, and all these things, arrows are going to come at you all the time. But the same way this dog goes from point A to point B, even if there's a pork chop there, whatever your goal is, you have to get there. Even though people are going to say you can't do it, even though people are going to throw different opportunities, I'm sure your friends went out 1,000,000 times to happy hour when you had to stay late when you were starting your business. I mean, I was in the same situation. Those are the distractions that come at you. But to get to your goal, you can't go to happy hour every night. You have to return emails, and you have to check the manufacturer, and you have to check the inventory, and you have to make sales calls.
How in your life have you stayed the course? How have you stayed focused when you had, and maybe this goes to your why, what was it that allowed you to keep going when your friends were going out to happy hour?
Well, I think like everybody, I feel overwhelmed a lot still. Even though I'm older now and I've had some success and failure, but I still have a lot of arrows that come at me all the time. Requests for my time, challenges at work, challenges raising kids. Being in a marriage, is not easy. I mean, we have a great marriage, but it's not easy. It's work.
Sure.
And it's overwhelming. So for me, I think part of it is always having something big on my calendar that I can look forward to. Every other month, I try to put something on my calendar for a weekend that I can really look forward to, so it helps me get through the tough times. And I like to have at least one really big challenge a year that kind of centers me and keeps me honest. And that's really helpful for me. And then the other thing that I do that really helps is I have a journal. and I just take everything that's on my head and I keep it in a master journal. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get to it, doesn't mean it goes away, but it gets out of my head and it goes somewhere else to free up space in my head. And then I'll just work it off, or I'll prioritize it from the master list. But just the act of taking all the stuff that's in your head, putting it on paper in one place where it lives, is like really freeing and energizing.
This question is from Froso Marinu on YouTube. When your home life is less than desirable, it's not where you want to be living, but you're trying to break out, how do you not let the chaos around you affect your vision and drive? So this is a framing question. So what you want to do, and this Tony Robbins asked this question, I think it's absolutely brilliant. How is the worst thing that ever happened to me the best thing that ever happened to me? So in your circumstance, how is being in a chaotic home life the best thing ever? Now I'll give you one example off the top of my head, and this is exactly why I play first-person shooters. Can you learn to stay calm in the chaos? Because my friend, I have the chills. If you can do that, it will serve you so well in every single area of your life, in a relationship, in business, if you want to be an athlete, if you want to play games, like whatever it is that you do, one of the things that you're going to have to become great at is letting all of the noise drift away into nothing and getting into laser focus on that thing that you're working on. Now, when I give advice like that to people, they think, well, how do I practice? The amazing news is the best thing that has ever happened to you is that you have a built-in way to do that. Your home life is mass chaos. So now you get a chance to practice. I have the chills. You get a chance to practice every day, tuning out the chaos and getting laser focused on something. That's framing. Now, there are other ways, but that one is so powerful that I will end it there. Focus on that. It is practice, practice every day. Thank God you're living in this chaotic environment. Man, congratulations.
Altruistic, world domination, honey empire, right?
I'm grateful. I understand why I'm here.
I think because I am so open.
I wanted to think and say, it's a bloody brief life.
All of you have the potential for enormous success.
If you want to know what Gary Vee, DJ Khaled, Oprah, and others know about empire building that most people miss, check out the link in the description for a free bonus video.